My 5K packages sell easily because of these three factors. And that's what I want to talk to you about in this video. Because one of the questions I get asked a lot is how do you sell premium? And how do you sell premium easily? Now, I made the decision to offer premium packages very early on in my business. I'm not really sure what made me just make the decision, but I just decided and I started charging premium. And it's a decision that I have not regretted ever since. I've done an earlier video, so you can check that out. The bold decision why I went premium. Check that one out. But in this video, what I want to talk about is people say to me, like, okay, so you decided to go premium, but then how did you sell it? And what are you thinking about when you're selling it, when you're pitching? And so that's what I want to talk to you about today. So the three things that I want you to take part to in this video, right? There's three things that if you implement this in your business, if you've made the decision to go premium, or maybe you are already, you already have a premium offer, but it's not selling, I promise you this video is going to really help you. So the first thing I want you to know is how you talk about your offer is everything, right? The way that you communicate the value of what you are offering is going to be massive. Now, what I find is most people are just too meek when it comes to their offer, right? You're just too timid. You know that you can create this amazing transformation, but the way you talk about it is very, maybe you'll be able to do this. There's no judgment here, but I see this all the time. And when you show me your message, I can look at it and go, wow, this is amazing. And I can show you how you can turn it into a premium message. But at the moment, your messaging is just not bold enough. Your promise is not bold enough. And you're probably thinking, Yasmin, I'm not going to promise the sun, moon, and stars. And that's not what I'm saying here. But I know that if I heard your message, right, there's going to be that gold nugget in there that you are completely dismissing, that you are missing, right? And that's going to be the key to actually helping you to sell that premium package. The second thing I want you to know is that when you are talking about what it is that you are offering, right, you're not communicating that value. And so your ideal client, what they're not seeing is that return on investment. Now, again, you might be thinking, Yasmin, my offer isn't about money, right? Trust me, this isn't about money, right? But you can always link it to money. What we're looking for here is how can they see a return on that investment? So say, for example, you're a weight loss coach and you're going to help them to lose weight, right? If they, say your package is 8-week program, right? And they can see that if they invest X amount and they're going to lose 2 stone, right? That's the return on investment, right? If you're a parenting coach and your teenager is driving you bananas, right? And you say, right, in this program, I'm going to help you to communicate with your child so that there's no more angry fights, there's no more shouting and all the rest of it, right? And you're going to have the most beautiful, calm, harmonious relationship. Or when there are fights, you're going to know how to deal with them. As a parent myself of a teenager, right? That is just gold, right? So when you think about the way that you're talking about it, so point one around your messaging, right? You really have to tie it into what is that return on investment. And if you are not talking in those terms, then that's why your premium offer is not selling, right? And the third reason I want to share with you in this video about why my 5K packages, and I have different levels of premium offers, but why my packages sell easily is because of this one important thing, right? And we can talk a lot about strategy and we can talk a lot about like the tactics, but here's something that you really need to pay attention to. So come closer, right? This is going to be really important. And again, I want you to take this to heart, right? It's your alignment, right? If you're offering something that you think can actually help that person achieve that, right? They're going to sense it energetically, right? And so they're going to be put off by it. They're going to be repelled by it. But if you stand in your zone of genius and you are like, this is what I do, and trust me, You're probably thinking, I'm not advanced enough. I can't make this big, bold promise. I promise you, there is gold in what you do right now for your dream client. Remember, you're not here for everybody, right? You're here for your dream client. But when you stand in that place of solid ownership of what you do and who you help, that creates the most incredible ripple effect, right? It makes you truly magnetic. So your alignment is key here. If you're promising things that you think, I don't think I can help them to do that. If you're promising, say, for example, you're a financial coach and you're really good at helping people create solid budgets, and you're like going, yeah, this is me. This is me in my zone of genius. However, you now start talking about, oh, well, I can show you how to invest. And every part of you is thinking, I don't know how to do this, right? Then they're going to sense that and they're going to be repelled, and then you're not going to attract clients. Whereas if you stayed in your zone of genius and stopped trying to be all things to all people and really own it, like claim that space, own it, embody it, and then talk about it. Talk about the value, talk about the return on investment, talk about it in a bold way. I promise you, your premium offers will sell so much more easily. And if you want to know how I can help you to do that, click the link below and book a call, and let's have that conversation. And I will see you next time.